We're the Hairy Bikers!
And we're on the road to find regional recipes to rev up your appetite.
We're riding county to county to discover, cook and enjoy the best of British.
Come on!
Hey!
Today we're in search of the real taste of Herefordshire.
Brookside, it's beautiful.
You're not wrong.
Although it's one of England's most rural counties, you know, it still feels a little bit like, well, the Archers, but with a bit of grit.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean, yes.
You know, you've got the three major towns. There's Hereford, Ledbury and Leicester. And, you know, in some of them, you've still got those wonderful black and white medieval buildings. You know, over there, you've got the Brecon Beacons and Wales, and the landscape, the rolling hills.
Did you notice as we were tootling through? We've seen hops, we've seen apples, we've seen pears, we've seen soft fruits. I mean, it's quite remarkable.
It is. Come on, let's go and hit an oldie-worldy town to investigate. On our quest to define the true flavours of Herefordshire, we cook up some of the county's world-famous export. Everyone wants a bite.
We head into the fields to find the juiciest black currants and an extra special tipple.
It all gets a bit damp and slimy on a snail farm. They really are local delicacies.
And representing Herefordshire in the cook-off later is James Arbone.
I bet you're great at chopping logs, aren't you?
Will we be able to beat him in a blind tasting judged by local diners?
To find out what gets local people's taste buds racing, we're heading to Ledbury, an old market town steeped in history. Ledbury's a beautiful town, isn't it? I mean, you could call it a half-timbered paradise. So what do people eat in Herefordshire?
Well, they drink a lot of cider, would be the first thing.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Herefordshire Beef, very famous.
Yes.
Herefordshire Hop Cheese
And what is
is
Herefordshire?
also a good one. That's very
Well, it's beef. It's Herefordshire beef.
There's a lot of organic beef here.
Big hairy cows.
Hey, this looks a canyon.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's been telling us about Herefordshire beef.
There's a pure Herefordshire cross, that is. Most beautiful, beautiful beef. Look at the colour of that fat.
Yeah,
that is proper.
Look at the bark on it, nice bark on it, and especially the marbling that's in the middle.
yes.
So as you know yourselves, when you cook that, the marbling melts
Yes.
and makes just delicious, tasty beef. There's another beautiful T-bone. Look how dark that one is.
That there is the fillet, and that there is the sirloin. Oh,
So it gives you your fine T-bone.
yeah, exactly.
This is one of our pork sausages that we mix with an Henry Weston Special Reserve cider, which gives it that lovely little unique flavour.
Oh, look, that's sausage. That's a thing of beauty.
Oh, hey, that's fabulous.
With Richard Tony's Hereford beef, we're on our way to the kitchen. We're cooking in Goodrich Castle. Built in the 11th century, it stands majestically in the valley of Simmons Yat.
We're cooking up the perfect Herefordshire roast beef with a homemade horseradish sauce.
You can't come to Herefordshire and not cook beef. We visited a great Herefordshire beef producer who's there. The way we're doing the sirloin, it's actually something that, well, it's your gig really, it's your recipe. First time I ever had it was at the christening of one of your children.
Yes, of which I have many. It's very, very simple. You take some peppercorns, you take some English mustard, and then some salt.
Yes.
And you make a rub. This rub goes all over this beautiful piece of Herefordshire beef. But before we do that, what we have to do is we take the beef and we sear it. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to leach some of the fat out as it just sears.
Well, look, what I'm doing, I've got about a tablespoon of black peppercorns. I'm just grinding it down because I want it kind of quite gravelly. Some sea salt, about a tablespoon. I mean, English mustard, it was built for beef, wasn't it? Oh no. And we are going dead traditional on this one. And you can't do beef without the mustard and without onions. So, all that wonderful rendered down fat, we're going to put some butter in there and do a whole heap of fried onions to go with the beef.
Oh, it's my sort of food. It's great. Okay, that's the bone. We're going to use that as a little trivet. We've seared the beef off, and now the rub that Dave made, all you do is very, very simple. Rub it nicely into the skin. Look, and it's a good coating. Don't be frightened of it. Just rub it in.
So in here, we've got the rendered down beef juices, the fat, the big knob of butter. We'll put the onions in and just let these sweat down till it's like a big onion cake.
Now then.
The rules of cooking beef. Set your oven to 220 degrees centigrade, a hot oven. Put the beef in for 30 minutes at that. Now, after that first 30 minutes, you turn that down to 160 degrees centigrade. Then you calculate depending on the weight of the beef. For rare beef, it's 20 minutes per kilo. Whatever you do though, you need to let the beef relax. Bring it out the oven, chill out for 15 minutes before you carve it. And the core temperature of the meat will go up 10 degrees. This piece is 2 kilos.
That's correct.
So, and we want it rare, don't we? Rare going on to medium rare. So we need that to go in now at 220 degrees for 30 minutes.
Yes.
So we want 2 lots of 20 minutes, that's another 40 minutes.
No.
No, it's not actually, it's 1 hour and 10 total cooking time. That's been half an hour now. Have a look. Yes, look, that's searing up beautifully. So we'll knock that down to 160 degrees centigrade. And as it's a 2 kilo piece of meat and we want it to be done rare, so we leave it now for...
20 minutes per kilo.
Which is?
40 minutes in total, because 2 kilo bit of meat.
And then we leave it to rest for?
About 10, 15 minutes.
Brill! Well, it's looking good.
It certainly is.
Let's see if it works. Right. What we need to do now is to put a temperature probe in that meat to see the temperature inside. We want about 45 degrees for rare. It's about 60 degrees for medium. 52 degrees, 53. And that's the perfect for carving. Go on, Kingy.
Right, dude.
Oh, that for my money's perfect. Take the bap and just press it in there, in those juices, like so. Look at that. Not much of this horseradish. We don't want to kill the beef.
Oh, look. It's a work of artness.
Blob of horseradish there, compote of onions there.
There we have it.
That's our tribute to the Hereford beef, the pride of Herefordshire. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey! It's time to give the local people a taste and get their verdict. What will they make of our take on Hereford roast beef and homemade horseradish?
Okay.
There you go.
That looks delicious. Terrific.
It's good and rich and sort of farmy.
I'm not normally much of a horseradish fan, but this is really, really good.
Words can't describe it. It's
Oh,
too
good.
scrummy.
Hey, look at that. A line of baps.
As always, we're
should
taking
be
on one of the
making my own
county's top chefs in
horseradish.
their restaurant, using local ingredients to see who can best define the taste of the region.
It will be up to local diners to decide whose dish best represents the true flavours of
Nice
Herefordshire.
marbling in that fillet,
Look
guys.
at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That's reduced by about half. I've taken the juniper berry's hand.
I'm putting the crouton in, the oil and butter, and that's all I've got to say. And the rest will do itself. Next minute you see me, it'll be golden. Onward.
I'm going to put that back into the pan. This is what you get in proper kitchens.
Proper beef stock, isn't it?
That's beef gold.
Be careful with that because it's, you know, it's powerful stuff.
We're going to put a tablespoon of cassis into there.
Look at these, like 3 golden doubloons. Clear the decks.
I'm just about to sear these steaks off, okay? This
Nice hot.
nice hot pan. Salt, pepper. This side goes onto the hot surface, okay? Right, salt on again, a little bit of pepper on again. They should just lift off lovely now. Look at those.
There's a lovely bit of beef, huh?
Oh, yeah, wonderful. And then we're going to add some butter and take it off the heat. Look at that. Look how gorgeous they are. In the oven.
Oh, let's think. Are you timing, Kingy?
I'm timing, dude. 2 minutes.
Go.
Right, they're in, chef.
I'm just going to test the beignet mix. Which pan do you want, Si? I'll take the far one.
Yeah, fine.
Ooh, hasn't fallen to pieces yet.
Right, dude, there's the timer.
Ooh.
I think they may be slightly,
We should finish them off under the grill.
I think so.
I'm going to get the beignets in. The beignet mixture is here.
It's looking quite nice, that.
Oh, Kingy, you beauty.
But when they stop singing, means they've But
They're ready.
that sizzling means that they've released all their moisture. They're going to be nice and crisp. That's what you want.
Yeah. Listen. Nice. No. Right, Dave, stay to
Right.
about resting.
Great. Beignets are nearly done. I think it's time to get the plates and plate up. Croutons. Whoa, got this juice in your sauce.
Yeah, man.
Got to have green on the plate, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that looks all right. Look at
What
that.
can I say, gentlemen?
It's like
You've
Dan-
surpassed yourselves.
There we have it, James. That's a taste of Herefordshire. Fingers crossed.